have a very active month in store and possibly the culmination of several years of building tensions in the political, social, and cultural realms. First, we experience the second pass of the Jupiter-Uranus lottery aspect in Leo and Aries. This is part 2 of a growth aspect that began in September of last year and was amplified by Athena's connection February 1st. What ideas had you set in motion and where are they now? The opportunistic combination of these signs is linked to lightning growth, brilliant ideas and technology, and all-around advancement in progressive, futuristic endeavors. Psyche, asteroid of psychic phenomena and sensitivity, ingresses into Aries on March 4th. Psyche can also symbolize a core wound or trauma that can shadow one their entire lives. On a more global scale, we can finally grasp the overarching challenges that threaten our individuality and will to be as a species, Aries. As Aries rules the head and brain, there may be a major story highlighting the dangers of technology and media manipulation and its effect on brain health. Artificial intelligence and its support or threat to our survival is another topic likely to be raised. Saturn retrogrades in Sagittarius on March 14th and will move back into Scorpio for one last soul excavation pass over the next few months. We are forging a new philosophy or spiritual path, and it may come to a temporary 6-month halt at this time. Saturn in Sagittarius has been revealing the underbelly and hypocrisy of religious organizations, as well as the efficacy of higher education. In our personal lives, we may have gotten wind of what our Saturn in Sagittarius lesson was last December, when the Lord of Karma and Consequences first entered the sign of moral truth. On the same day, Juno, marriage asteroid, moves direct in Leo, and if you have not been heard or appreciated in your personal relationships, they may require a dramatic shakeup. The blockbuster event, the final Uranus square Pluto of societal deconstruction, explodes on March 17th. Fracturing has already occurred on multiple levels in politics, the economy, infrastructure, and the old order. This may be a serious, long-predicted moment of financial or infrastructure collapse. To those asleep, it may seem to be out of the blue, but the destruction has been years in the making. Our wise strategist, Pallas Athena, will be perched on the galactic center mid-month, and it may be a woman who will help us through this financial or political debacle. A beginning eclipse on March 20th at 29 Pisces also activates world axis degrees of initiation and showcases new developments after the death of certain structures in our lives, harkening back to 2008 and 2009, when Pluto in Sagittarius squared this degree and ushered us into new terrain. Of course, this occurs on the eve of the spring equinox, so death gives way to new life. Let it go, especially if it has to do with situations being killed off 5 or 6 years ago. After all the upheaval, we may need to step back and meditate about how to integrate and spiritualize the journey we have been on. We will be aided by the presence of Vesta, sacred sister, moving into the cosmic sign of Pisces. Vesta signifies esoteric orders and devotional practices, and she is integral to bringing together those of like mind. In Pisces, sign of the collective unconscious, we might begin to realize that we are one species which is now fighting for its existence. Instead of Christ consciousness, let's focus on Gaia consciousness during this holy season and desist in supporting structures and institutions that seek to wrestle our future from us. We will continue to broadcast but between worlds, and thank you for subscribing, sharing, rating, or commenting on this video. The energy is going to happen, so you might as well enjoy the ride.